Happy holidays. It's your favorite uncle, Uncle Q, here with my partner and co-host.
Jamila.
So we here. We're going to start off wishing everyone a happy holidays and a safe one. And we want to let you know that we're coming. We're coming soon to just be informative uh, about cigars, about life, relationship, and what else, Miss J?
You got me.
Come
You
on,
see,
I
you caught
think
me
I
off
got
guard.
it. That's all right. Go ahead, come on.
Drink. Didn't you say drinks too?
Drinks, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. A little bit of life integrating the cigar life and gotcha. Thank you for the practice. They're telling me to look at the camera. Jesus Lord. All right. Let's do this again. So, are you coming in there?
Yes, from time to time. Yeah, we good. This is
Not live, right?
This is live.
This is not live. You got me good. Okay. Wow, they just got me off guard. But damn.
Yeah, V, we may have to close you because she keep looking
V.
at you. We're
because they caught me off guard on this one. All right, we live. Okay, so we'll be talking about cigars and life experiences. We're going to be touching different topics of our life, and then we're going to ask for other people to integrate.
Yeah, absolutely. Live experience, our life experiences in the cigar world, as well as life itself, from where we're from and what we've been through and where we are today. So we look forward to bringing everyone into our home. We call this At the Bar. And we're here live at ICUE Cigar Lounge, located at 4543 Milford Road in East Stroudsburg, PA. And right down the road in the Poconos area in the Price Chopper Plaza. So we look forward to, bringing this in. But right now, Jay, what do we want to let the people know what we're going to talk about starting off? Matter of fact, what are you smoking? What you smoking tonight? Come on, let them know. Let them know, because somebody's going to ask.
I'm smoking a Red Bone.
A Red Bone.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, Red Bone cigar. Yes, you smoking that Red Bone cigar, that Red Bone Maduro, right?
Yes.
Okay. What hints? What notes are you getting from that Red Bone?
Hell, you could be on guard from this.
Come on,
laughing at me.
Come on now.
Well, first and foremost, so I had a rough week.
Okay.
So what am I getting out of it? I'm getting some peace of mind, some relaxation, smoothness. How can I say some? Yeah, you need to delete this, right? You're gonna delete this, right?
No.
V, this is a setup. What am I getting? A little bit of everything.
Little hints of cocoa.
A little hints
of coffee in there.
Little hints of coffee.
Okay.
Anxiety. How about that? Because I got set up. But yeah, a little bit of everything. So we're gonna be touching basics, some few topics. We still have to look into what topic we're gonna discuss. That's why we're here. So just now, this is just a pre. This is just nothing that's gonna go out there yet. We're just preparing each other. But that's what we got so far for now.
So other things we're gonna be involved in discussing: mental health.
Yes.
Relationship.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, Jay, your background is in
social work.
It's social work. Matter of fact, how was your day today?
Well, my day was good. I could say gratefully I had a great day. I engaged with a lot of legal situations, but I had something that really got me in my heart. So I had prepared something for a kid that asked me for to make a dream come through, so to speak. He's been dealing with a lot of depression, a lot of stress, and so I came up with the idea of giving him a makeup. And the makeup was, let's get a haircut. And so he went there with a mess, a mess. I mean, a lot of hair. You could collect it all, put it on a pillowcase or something like that, and make a little something out of it. But he was happy with the outcome. He got a nice haircut. He got home. He got a good smile. That made my day, And Derek here got me a little off guard because I have been having a crazy day, but it was a blessing. It was a blessing. Hopefully, when it's time for us to gather everything and put everything together, everything will come out the way it's supposed to.
Good deal. And that's what it's all about. Listen, we want to make sure that we touch on everyday topics. We want to make sure that we're engaged with you, the viewers, and hopefully we'll be able to come out and sit live and engage in the conversation with us. So we look to have fun with it. Miss V will be in the building with us on next shooting. So you get a chance to meet her as well here at the bar, where you also meet our mixologist, Miss Jalen. Be serving up some cocktails while we are having these conversations and having a good smoke, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. A nice cocktail, good smoke, and great conversation. So that's something we strive for. What other topics we want to get into? Relationships.
We have relationship.
Yes.
We have mental health. We could actually talk about new changes going on. What are the plans moving forward? And
yeah,
what you said, Danny?
What are the goals for 2026?
What are the goals for 2026 and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. And what are your goals? What are your goals?
My goals. Self-care, self-love as usual. Have more time to travel. Continue making money. Money. And exploring other areas like CIGAR. I got a lot more to learn about it. There's a lot I know, but hey, I'm here with Derek, and I'm loving it.
Yeah. We're gonna walk this journey together. Like I said, you can't really see Miss V. She's off to the side, off camera, but she's listening. And we're gonna walk this journey. All three of us want to walk this journey together into 2026. We're gonna make that happen, and we wish everyone else to come along and come for this ride that we're about to embark on. So the other thing is, like I said, relationships.
Yeah,
which is big. Unfortunately, there are folks, there are people that are close to us that are not here with us. So we're going to talk about how that impacts how we move forward.
and actually, we could also touch bases about our relationship too, because this just came up out of nowhere, and we're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and
the community,
and within the community, the relationship that we're trying to build within the community, that bridge, bonding, cigars with whatever else is going on within the community itself. So it's a lot to discuss, and a lot to impact on that. What else we have?
V? What do you think? Any ideas?
Well, I mean, as the rookie cigar smoker, I guess, in the group, I'm looking hopefully for people not to be afraid to enter this journey of smoking cigars. is not just for men. There's a great group of women that I've met so far in my small amount of time visiting different cigar lounges. So I'm the rookie in the group, but I'm looking forward to learning with everyone else.
And one of the other things that we're going to look to do is bring more women, the Sisters of the Leaf,
Yes.
into this fold, and let them know that, like I said, it's not that old man musky smell, cigar smell of old. Um, Here at ICUE Cigar Lounge, at the bar, we'll be inviting those Sisters of the Leaf to join in, and also join the club.
Yes,
Join your
indeed.
club. Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
absolutely.
Mhm.
We looking to build. So that's important. What else? What else, V?
Well, I'm open to meeting new people in 2026, open to new experiences, not to be afraid to try new things, open to building relationships. And, looking forward to this journey of new love that I have. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay. All right. All right. We gotta expand on that new love. We expand on that. I like that.
That's a conversation for us to have when I'm there.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
You're never too old to be loved.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's a fact. Yeah.
That's right.
And so, sometimes life throws some hard punches at you. You want to give up, but then you meet someone that you connect with, and it's a beautiful thing. So I'm looking
Absolutely.
forward to continue to explore that.
So V, and Jay, we're going to, here at the lounge. I actually set a date for a little get together. I'm calling it the exchange experience. This something similar to speed dating. So it's going to happen Saturday, January 24th. So folks get together, come in, sit down. We're going to have DJ Steve playing, and folks can mingle, mix and mingle. We're going to go from chair to chair. It's going to be a little, old school how the setup is, but yet bringing more up to date, where those where we talk about little deeper topics, and you get a chance to do that within 2 to 3 minutes. And you never know, may find, like V, like you're talking about, may find that love, may find that one that you've been searching for, maybe that soulmate.
That match.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe, yeah, I believe in compatibility.
V, and then we can also talk about how you and Danny got matched.
Well, and that's what I mean also by not being afraid to try new things. Like I'm new to the cigar world. My brother introduced me to it, and I met Danny in a lounge. And I've met great females as well. There's a lot of women in the cigar world that are just sophisticated, older women. I mean, there's younger women as well, but it's just a different vibe. It's a different atmosphere, and I'm just drawn to it now. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know much about cigars and names, and I'm still learning as far as what flavors to look for, what is it that I like, but I'm excited to learn.
Okay, so when we are on the podcast, that's one of the things we're going to touch bases on. That I'm prepared and ready, because I got caught off guard. But
Okay.
we'll touch basics. We'll talk about all that stuff.
Yeah.
And how we met, how we can all work together and learning. about the cigars and about other females. I have learned about other females. Like for example, I could give you one that I kind of my first one. I'm gonna say is Consuelo from Santiago, and then Lena. Those are my two go people. They told me a lot about cigars, and I had to put it out there because they did tell me a lot about cigars, and I think that opened door because when I first started smoking, it was just myself and a whole bunch of males around me, and then now seeing another female and another female and another female, it makes me feel more comfortable. They are smoking almost the same thing I smoke. We have almost the same conversations. We learn from each other experiences. So that's why we're going to be talking when it's time to start talking and we start touching bases.
And we're going to bring in what we're going to also do. We're going to bring in cigar brand owners, females as well as males. But we're going to bring in those entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, those female cigar brand owners to get their perspective on how they came into the game, the struggles they may have had, those obstacles of breaking through and coming out with their own brand of cigars. And it's a beautiful thing to see. I've been fortunate enough to be in this business and see some of these breakthroughs and meet some great cigar brand owners, women cigar brand owners, as well as cigar lounge owners as well. And like you mentioned, Consuelo, fantastic. Can't say enough about her. She has a cigar lounge up in Bethlehem, Santiago Cigar Lounge, it's called. And
Solina also
yes,
too.
Yes.
You know,
Like I said, great locations, great women who are breaking through, breaking barriers, and we're gonna have them. We're gonna have some special guests.
yes,
So we're gonna have
that's a go.
besides them, others as well. My girl, Miss Wanda from Sticks and Stones. You know, I know she out there in Texas right now, you know, doing a thing. But yeah, she comes back home, and we're gonna get her in there, and as well as others. So we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
You know, we got a seat. We got plenty of seats here at the bar where people come in, sit down, and engage with us. So we look forward to that.
And also we can touch bases about how comfortable, you know, the males in the cigar lounge has made us feel too. For example, one of the cigars I started when we first started smoking was going to George. George was one of those in Hamilton and Allentown. He also welcomed me with a lot of respect. The team that was smoking at George was also very welcoming, very respectful. They still are up to today. For me, that was very lovable because I'm a female. I'm walking into a man world, and sometimes some men reject that, and it made me feel welcome, you know. And some topics are touched when there's a lot of males, but when I walked in, those topics were not being touched.
Right.
You know, it was a lot of respect, left and right. Whenever they had a gathering, they would say, "Welcome. Can you please come through?" You know, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Q also has been very pleasant from the first time I met him. I like it. He smile all the time, always joking around. I don't think I can be next to him too long because I'm been laughing since I've been on this now. So, but we're gonna get through it, and I love it. I love working with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, the game has changed from our fathers and grandfathers when they were smoking cigars and smoking pipes. So that all has changed from today, where everyone is welcome. Like I said, men and women, and of all ages. At that, you know, even at the lounge, you know, I have my seniors who are in their late 80s, early 90s. still smoking. Love to have a good stick, and of course, a good cup of coffee. You don't always have to have a drink. Good cup of coffee and a good stick. You know how they say, you slap your mama. You know what I'm saying? you know, so we'll definitely make that happen. Even myself, I don't have a stick in my hand because I had one a little earlier before we came on, and I didn't want to just light up. But I'm glad to see my sister next to me. The queen is having a red bone. We're gonna talk more about that red bone.
Yes,
y'all
definitely.
gonna hear more about that.
Yeah,
red
we
bone.
are.
That and many others that we have here at the lounge that we will be smoking at the bar, so you'll know.
And it's nice and smooth, not to interrupt.
There we
you.
go. No. And we're gonna let everybody know what we're smoking when we lighten up, and engage. Like I said, engage in the conversation.
And we could have a couple of drinks too.
Absolutely.
We definitely. That's why it's
Yeah.
called the bar.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a couple of drinks, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have everything is smooth.
Yep.
And it's gonna work out.
Yep. Like I said, our mixologist will be in the next episode. Miss Jalen, she's gonna be here mixing it up for us, and so we can get that libations in and enjoy a good stick, And we also will have Miss V. She will be in the building the next time as well. Right now she's in on the computer, so we got her zoomed in, So she hears everything, and if you hear someone off to the side, that is her, letting us know, putting her input in. So we're gonna make things happen, and we look forward to also seeing what questions you may have as viewers listening to the conversation may have as well, and whatever questions you may have that we can answer live. That's the difference. It's going to be the difference at the bar. What other things that we may have going on? What else we could talk about? Did we touch base on mental health?
No,
because that's a big. That's a big.
I mean, we talked about
topic.
the young kid that I was helping today that was
Right.
struggling with the mental health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We can talk about integrate the relationship, how that also is a struggle with people making it out there.
Oh yeah,
because that would affect some of the relationships too.
Yeah.
We have to keep it balanced.
Yeah, and what's going on out there today? I know there's a struggle with a lot of things that's happening today. Financing, we're going to discuss that as well, and hopefully have some folks who have that knowledge and experience within financing come and help out. A lot of folks are heavily in debt. How can we get out of debt?
Correct.
How can we avoid those pitfalls that people go into it, they get out, they are repeat offenders. They wind up going back into it. As well as just know how to manage your finances.
Also, and maintain housing. There's a lot of people that are struggling with housing.
Absolutely.
And it has to do all that with the financing. It has to do all that with the depression. The way things are now are not the way that things are like before. It was easier to
absolutely. Yeah.
To get whatever we needed back then than now. Now everything has changed. So it's not as easy as before.
Yeah, true. Game has truly changed. We're going to talk about parenting.
Yeah.
you see, she laughing, right? Okay.
Parenting.
So
yes,
that's right.
Parenting. That sounds like a good deal. But not only parenting young kids, but also parenting adults.
Yes, absolutely.
Because that is a little challenging sometimes for me. I said too.
Yes, our parents, our grandparents who you may be taking care of.
Our grandparents, our adult parents.
Yes.
Absolutely. Our young parents.
Absolutely. Which is something that's big. To know, I know a lot of people struggle with that, especially with your parents, because as we get older, we revert back to childhood. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, you know, I've dealt with it, still dealing with it. Sometimes the parents are not just reverting back to childhood, but they may revert back to that, was terrible twos. So they give you a tough time,
Mhm.
and then there's others who yeah, listen up to what we have to say. So
Mhm.
we're pretty much going to touch bases on majority of the topics, that's every day or day to day
Mhm.
that people deal with, and we look forward to
We're gonna make sure
discussing.
also. We also make sure that we have everything in order with
Yeah.
all the topics we touching, so we don't stay out of bounds.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we'll have something well coordinated, and then we'll move forward with whatever we have, and we are willing to take any opinions from anyone that are willing to
Absolutely.
give us any feedback.
Yeah, we look forward to that. We look forward to telling us, asking any questions or letting us know your views. So with that being said, we're going to sign off. This is Jay. She got that
They
smile.
teasing me.
Listen,
They teasing me, and I'm gonna put it out there.
listen,
They teasing me
listen.
because they caught me off
We
guard.
no, we
I
ain't
had to
teasing.
put it out. They caught me off guard.
Because she got those dimples. That's what we doing. We
They
trying to
cut
catch
me.
them
They
dimples.
cut me off. They cut me off guard because I mean they said, "Come, we're gonna touch bases regarding topic." Here am I on the camera. Oh my god,
Listen,
off guard. Thank God I did
listen.
my hair.
Listen. I want everybody pay attention. Get used to that face. Get used to your favorite Uncle Q, coming to you live. We thank you, and we wish everyone a happy holidays and a safe one.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you later.
See you next time.